welcome back to my channel. My name is Chunijah, and in today's video I have a fun one for you guys. And I've been noticing summer's about to end and fall's about to come. Even though I live in Florida, you know, summer all year long, you know, but like the summertime season, you know, I bought summer books to read during summer and I still have yet read them. So I decided to read them before summertime ends, and yeah, that's basically what today's video is going to be. Let me know if you guys read these. These are popular books. I'm pretty sure at least one of them everybody has read during the summer besides me. What are the odds? I have is Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I'm so excited. This author has been blowing up since probably like April and May. Like, I've been seeing her everywhere, especially Nora Goes Off Script. So I haven't seen too much about this one, but I'm so excited. I did not know this was this short. It's literally under 300 pages. 300 pages. And then second book is This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I'm pretty sure y'all have all seen this once or twice on your For You page or on YouTube. I'm pretty sure everyone's read this. I'm so excited. And yeah, I only read by her Every Summer After, so I'm excited to see this one. And I'm definitely, if I like this one, I'm definitely going to give Meet Me at the Lake a try, because it's kind of like this little fall time-ish, like the lake. Catch my drift? Anyways, I'm so excited to read these two books. I didn't know while picking these up, because I don't think, did I get these at the same time? I'm trying to remember, because I didn't know they kind of have like the same exact concept. Kind of, it's both dual like timeline going back and forth between past and present. So if you love those, these two books both have that, which I'm so excited about. I did not know until I was looking at these two and I was reading the back a little bit and I was like, oh. With this one, Same Time Next Summer, is basically, I think, like Sam, she's kind of like have her life on track, and her fiance is basically going to visiting her hometown back in like Long Island just to see wedding venues, and then she comes across her old love that broke her heart at 16. Yeah, so, and it's like dual timeline where basically it's going back, you know, and we're basically going to see why they broke up, you know, and see if it's like miscommunication or if it was justified, you know. I'm so excited. Hopefully I love this because I have all her books, so I want to read all her books. So hopefully we like this one. This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. This one is with Lucy, and I think basically, wait, this says this summer they'll keep their promise. This summer. Yeah, basically it's like a forbidden romance, best friend's brother. Yeah, I guess something like Lucy and Felix is her best friend's younger brother, kind of like had like a one-night stand. Yeah, like had a one-night stand, but she didn't know it was her best friend's brother until, you know, she found out. And so they can't really be together because that's like her best friend's like #1 rule, and it's kind of like forbidden, but like she just can't like get him out of his head. So yeah, we shall see how that goes. So this one will be different. Same Time Next Summer. I'm so excited because both of these books, well, this one of course is short, but this one is not that long either. It's like a little over 300 pages, so I'm just so excited. So excited. These are like really summertime reads. Like, why are we having 600-page romances? Let's get them down, okay? So I'm excited. Let's start reading before summer ends. So I'm gonna start with Same Time Next Summer, and let's begin reading. Okay, a little check-in point. I'm on chapter 22. It's page 93. I am loving the book. I'm simply loving the book. I'm loving like the dynamic between everybody. Like, I don't know. I love like, what's her name? The grandma in this. Like, is good. Also, it's like dual POV, which I didn't know, but like in the then timeline it's like in third POV, like third person POV, but like in both their POV. Like, it's hard to explain, but like, oh, I'm loving like her storytelling. I'm loving her writing. It's so good. Just the way that she writes, like sometimes it's just like those punch-in, like you feel it in your core writing, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And like the way that she describes like the beach house that they're in and like the beach setting. Think about like when you first watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, like the first episode of the first season, and like that feeling that you get where like she was showing you the beach house and how it's magic and like how it feels to be there, and you're like this is the way that she describes like I want right now to be at the beach house. Where are they at? Long Island? Yeah, like I want to be there. Like it just feels so magical, and it just feel like just so like serene. I just love it. And she's like really am like picking up on like the kid of like how you are when you're younger, when you are near the beach, like what you want to do, you know. I don't know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's so like kind of funny like to see like the two main characters like when like you're avoiding him, and then like just life just keeps throwing y'all together, and it's just now they're like finally having like alone time, like finally to chat with each other. Stop it right now. Okay, you guys, it's a bit later. About 200 pages in. I am absolutely loving this book so much. This is my first ever Annabelle Monaghan book. Dare I say I love her writing. I love her writing so much, and like I just love how like the storytelling is. It just feels like it is just so much longer than it is. Like I don't know how to like to even explain it. Like just like her descriptive language is amazing. Like her imagery, like I can picture literally everything that she's saying. I'm loving it so much. Like I'm eating up, and it's just like crazy because like with this book being less than 300 pages, like it's a second chance romance, and it's like dual POV. So what your job is, you're trying to make us fall in love with like the other character to make us feel like why this new character is not good enough for her, and like why you should be with the old character. And the way that she was able to like make you feel the love that they have and like actually is genuine, and like give us a good enough reason why they're not together, it's just chef's kiss. She killed it. I love, it's amazing. Read. That's all I have to say, literally. And now I'm just gonna finish it up because I have like less than 100 pages left, and I'm gonna finish this literally right now, so gonna be doing that. Hey everyone, so it's the next day. I literally binged this book and finished this yesterday. I love this book so much. I give this book, I don't know if I want to settle between a 4.75 or 5. Like I'm genuinely thinking like you know, so I think like right now, I don't know, right now I think I'm gonna put like a 4.75. If I change my mind, I'll put it on the screen or on my wrap up. I'll tell you guys my definitive answer, but right now 4.75. I love this story so much. She killed it. She did her thing. I don't know when this came out, but this was amazing. This short, and Wise Romance is 600 pages, 500 something pages. No, this is less than 300 page. I love her writing so much. It was so like captivating. Like I did not want it to end. Like every single time when I was like reading this, like I would read so much at once because it was just so like good and entertaining. Like sometimes I love the past timeline, like in every book. If a book has a past timeline, I love that part so much more than the then timeline, but it made me love the then timeline as well, which is crazy. I love this book so much. I love the characters. I love just everything, how it went. Also, Wyatt, who's like one of the main love interests, he plays the guitar. And when I first like heard of it, I was like, I thought I was gonna be reacting like Jack like got the ick like with him playing the guitar just like randomly, like why are you playing the guitar, you know? But like honestly, I wasn't bothered by it. So killed. She slayed this book. I love everything so much about this. Like genuinely gives a chance. This is so good, and honestly you can read this all year round. I would totally read this like in the summertime too because it kind of gives that cozy feeling. And also I didn't realize while reading this, he's literally here in the treehouse playing the guitar. girl, Wyatt. So yeah, anyways, I love this book so much. Will recommend. Continuing this video, This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. As soon as I finished that book, I began reading this one and also a little bit at work last night. I got to like basically 80 pages. I am loving this book also. It is, I don't know how to explain it. Right now, we only have the prologue going back in time, and then it was just been this now timeline. And then I just stopped right at chapter 11 when we were getting to the past. So I'm like itching to hurry up and, you know, continue reading while I go to sleep. Like, you know. But I just love the vibes of this. It's like at Prince Edward Island, PEI. They mention it so much, and I'm like, I had to look it up because I'm like, okay, you know. And I also know that like Green Gables, Anne of Green Gables, if you know that like show and like the movies and the books, is near here too. So that's fun. And they just really am explaining it a lot. So I was like, I need to look it up to know what am I imagining, because like, you know. So I mean, it's beautiful, but like I just don't, you know, have any like memories or like, you know, I can't really relate to any of it. And I remember watching, the only reason why I bring it up is because I watched Madison Kate, I want to say that's her YouTube, and she read this book, and she's from here, and like she knew so much like what they were talking about, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, like I love scenery and this and the third. So if you're from Canada, you will enjoy the scenery of this, and you will like understand what they're talking about, because like I don't know the history of everything. They're saying like it was like a hurricane and like a lot like change, and your guess is as good as mine. But I'm already seeing like the little acts of service, which we all eat it up. Okay, he does things without being told and or asked, and that's the best kind, you know. So I'm going to continue reading. I just got back to the then timeless people 4 years ago, so that way I'm able to get an inkling of like their relationship and their dynamic. So here we are. But also right now, basically they came back for the then timeline. They came back to PEI because Bridget needed what's her name? Yeah, when Bridget suddenly flees Toronto a week before her wedding, Lucy drops everything to follow her to the island. Her mission is to help Bridget through her crisis and resist the one man she's never been able to. But Felix's sparkling eyes and flirty quips have been replaced with something new, and Lucy is beginning to wonder just how safe her heart truly is. And basically, like, Bridget has like these rules. Like, one of them is don't fall on my brother, and it's kind of like, I guess something happened in the past, but it's just like, okay, I want to see how all this is going to unfold. I want to see why Bridget needed to go to PEI again. She's holding out on us. That's like a secret in there. And we're just going to continue reading. That's just what we're going to do. We're just going to continue reading. Hopefully I read a bunch. But yeah, this is easy writing as well. As soon as like I start reading, I just keep on reading and reading. So very good. I'm excited, and let's just keep on reading. Look a little to the next clip. Hey everyone, it's literally the next day. Like I literally got off from work. I'm really just even tired. It's the next day, I promise you guys. But you guys, so much has happened. Let's talk about it. I don't even know where I left off yesterday, but page, I want to say 248. I'm at page 240. Well, no, actually the next page. So what, 30, about chapter 30. Let's see where we are in the book. Oh, I'm like, I was like reading it on my phone, so I'm like looking at it. I'm pretty far in the book. Hold on. I'm right here. Okay, let me just say, I binged this book yesterday. Like, one thing about this book that I love so much is that literally like it just flies by. Like, I feel like if I sit down, I'm binging it, which I really love. I love the then and now timeline, but now right now where we're done with the then timeline. We finally got like, what I like about this is like they only met like once every year for like the last 5 years. And it just, I ate it up. Like, I love the scenery. I loved everything about it. It gave summer vibes. Yes, it did. It made me wish I was at PEI. It made me wish I was in Canada. Yeah. And it's just so sweet and like so simple. Felix's love language is acts of service, and my man did his thing. I can tell why you guys love the character. I never really even heard anybody say like Felix, but I just know they really like the male lead in here, which is insane. I did not really feel, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really feel like, oh my gosh, like might be a book boyfriend, you know, like I just never felt like giddy over him until like I want to say like the last, like I don't even know, but like he's been hitting. I have let me just tell you guys, like, oh my gosh, he's been hitting, and it's just, and the miscommunication, it just really is just like, girl, how are you so blind? Come on now. So we finally understand what happened like last year, like 1 year ago. Like, oh my god, the love confession, I can't. And it happened in the rain, you guys. I just have to say that, but you guys will get to it. I don't want to spoil anymore, but like, we had a rain scene. We had a rain confession love scene. Oh my god. Okay, it's just this one scene that I want to say out of context. I'm not giving no hints, but it's this one scene, and it's just like, without asking, blank opens a couple of ketchup packets and squirts them on my fries. It's how I like to eat them. Uneven dollops of red sauce, some bites sweeter than others. These details we stored about each other. Like, he knows how you. Honestly, I know it's settled, but it's kind of like with them, they never really had that much time together. You guys have to say, like, they only like were with each other for like maybe like 2-3 days, but with other people once a year. Okay, so this is just stuff that they picked up, or he picked up throughout the years. So it's just, he's such an action service guy. I just love the cover. I just love this book so much, and like I'm at the end, which is crazy. We still have yet to figure out why Bridget brought, what's her name? I keep forgetting, Lucy. I love her nickname B, but we still have not figured out why we're in PEI this summer. We don't know. Before her wedding, we still don't know yet, which is like really making me mad. I feel like it's like a huge build up, and if it's not good, if Bridget's not calling off the wedding, what are we doing here? You know. Also, like, oh, another thing I wanted to say is Bridget, she gives hints that she knows something's going on between Felix and Lucy, and she doesn't say anything about it. Like, she just does like passive aggressive comments, and it's just like, just say you know, like, you know what I mean, or just flat out say it so that way we can move on, you know. Like, it's all like these interesting, or like, why he's doing that, you know. It's just like, I don't know, it's just stupid stuff. It's just like, come on now, you know. But like, other than that, like, I'm thinking that we're getting to the romance right now. Like I said, we're in chapter 30, and I think that we're here now, you know. It's like we're over the halfway mark. We're like 3/4 of the way done. Like 4 more days to the wedding, people. I'm just excited. I love like the way it was structured. I don't know, like, it really kept me entertained. Like, I was never like, oh, I want to be in the then timeline, I want to be in the past timeline. Like, no, I wanted to be in wherever part I was at. And honestly, and sometimes it was a little bit of a info dumping. I understand, you know, we want to get the scenery, but like, I've never been to PEI. I don't really care for imagery, to be honest. I liked what she was doing, but sometimes it's just overly, like, you know, when like every single new place we go to is like explained, it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, I don't know. But hey, we love a good imagery, so I'm gonna finish her up because like literally I have like a little bit to go. Like I say, as soon as I sit down and like start reading, it's bingeable. I'm just flipping through the pages. So let's just finish This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. Okay, it's just something about that he like Felix keeps doing. It's like, what is it, temple kisses? It's just something like that. Like, and she's like, she keeps commenting it like it's just so like simple. Like, I don't know, it's just like so cute. It's like, aww. Like, every time I read it, I'm just smiling. I'm just like, alright everyone, I finished This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I finished her up this morning, and oh, I loved every single thing about this book. This book was amazing. I give this book a 4.5 stars. I loved it. We finally figured out why Bridget brought her to the island. Thank God. I just love the love in here. It had an epilogue. And sometimes some books, like, if it felt so long, you don't want another epilogue. Like, why couldn't you just say it in the book, you know? But this is just so sweet, wholesome. I loved it. It was realistic. I loved every single thing about this book. I'm so happy that she just achieved everything that she wanted to, and I'm just so happy with this book. I'm so happy. The friendship in here, like, I just love reading about girl friendships, and like, you even have like guy friendships with Zach and Felix in this. So if you love friendship and like the trials and tribulations, this is it. I loved it. 4.5 stars. So that is the end of this video. We read Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan, and then This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. 2 very, very good summertime books. I love this, and guys, don't be discouraged, because honestly, these are like on this 2 different like playing fields. Honestly, like I said earlier when I was saying how I had the same if I say same one more time same like timeline, like past and present timeline, it was not like the same amount of slides. Like after I was doing this, I was like, oh man, this probably wasn't a good idea. This stood on its own. This was amazing. At the end, I was reading like the acknowledgement of like what the author was saying about this book, and she was saying how like the premise was fun, like how she tried to keep Felix and Lucy like separate, and like it was just like wow, you can tell like she really had fun with this book, and like that was the main point. So I loved every single thing about these books. These are so great. I wish I would have read them sooner, but like they just hit. They hit. I'm definitely going to read her other book and definitely her other book. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys want like a part 2 of like fall books or winter books, or if you guys want part 2 of summer books. Let me know in the comments below. But let me know if you read any of these. I'm pretty sure everybody read this one this summer, you know. Let's chat about it in the comments below. I had the best time reading these, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!